Staring out the window, reaching for a North Star, waiting just to wake up from this nightmare where you could be right back in my arms, dancing to the limit.
Good morning, guys, and welcome back to the vlog. Today's vlog is a working from home vlog, and yeah, I literally spend most of my day in this room, in this exact position, sitting behind my desk doing work, which can be kind of boring, especially when you watch other YouTubers that have mad crazy lives. But I feel like this is a bit more realistic as it is my life. So last week was actually crazy busy in work because I was managing my own project, and it was the nationwide launch of said project, and it was really good to see everything come to fruition. I'm not even sure if I'm using that word correctly, but that's kind of coming to a close now, and I have another project that I'm leading on in a few weeks in work. So there are kind of two major things that are going on right now, and this week isn't as busy just because those things are kind of coming to an end. I do admin work and then I also manage some projects, so it's kind of like a range of things. And I saw this tweet yesterday. It was admin teams are what run organizations, and I fully agree. If you are a receptionist or just an admin staff in general, the amount of work that you do, people who do admin are the only reason any organization runs. I know that probably sounds really full of myself being everything I do is so important, but honestly, if you were to get rid of the admin teams in every organization, it would crumble fully, especially receptionists. They do so much. So yeah, I have a couple of things to do today. I have a couple of emails to get sent out, and one thing I actually really like to do at the start of the week, or even just the start of a day, is I get a fresh page on a notebook and I write down tasks I have to do this week. Instead of just putting down project title, you literally put down every single task like reply to Mary, send document to Tom. You have to just be really specific about it. So I'm probably going to do that now and then get started on it for my work day. Hello guys, it is the afternoon. There's actually one thing that I keep meaning to talk about on my YouTube, and then every now and then I think about it and I'm like, is that even interesting to people? But basically, I still live at home. This is literally my childhood bedroom. I have been living here forever basically. The only year I didn't live here was my first year of college when I moved to Maynooth, and ever since I've been here. And I've had multiple opportunities to move away, where I've had friends when I was in second year ask to live with me, and we were going back and forth. They ended up living there, I didn't. Then I had other friends in the last couple of years who wanted to move and live in Dublin for the summer. I said no to that, and now I find myself 25, still here, now working out of my bedroom from working from home every day. And it's just, I feel like people worry that other people think this is weird or that they should be out of this cycle. And even now, the very odd time, I'll be talking to friends and be like, oh, any plans on moving out, or why aren't you living somewhere else, etc. And at first I used to kind of lie, especially with the pandemic. I'd be like, oh yeah, I was going to move out, but then the pandemic happened and I was like, let's just stay at home, it makes way more sense. And then I was like, wait, why am I lying? Fair enough, the pandemic did happen, and I feel like that did stop a lot of things in people's lives, but I had no concrete plans about moving out or moving away or anything different to what I'm doing right now. But I think the reason I'm still here is obvious reason: housing crisis in Ireland. The cost of rent is actually criminal at the moment. But then also there's this crazy option out there, or I think people do think this is crazy. I actually like living here. I feel that there's a huge emphasis on wanting to leave your family home, which makes so much sense. Independence, do your own thing, find who you are, etc., especially in your 20s. But I really like living here, and I love my parents, I love my sisters, And obviously I do want to live away and I do want to have that level of independence, but at the same time I love my life here and I work from home. I get to save loads of money on rent. I do pay my mum rent though. Well, we don't call it rent, but I do when I'm sending her money. But she just says it's like for food and stuff, which is fair, and like I contribute to things like that. But yeah, I really like staying here, and I will eventually leave, and I am kind of looking at that, especially now with my boyfriend. What's our plans for like the next year, 2 years? But at the moment I just like living with my family. And is that weird that I'm 25 and I like living with my family? But like today I saw TikTok and this woman is building like her dream home with her husband, and she has like 2 small kids, and she's building an extension for her parents so that they can have like a multi-generational home. And like when I'm older and when I have my house and whatever else, like I would love if my parents had like their own section of my house where that like multiple generations can be under one roof. So yeah, I don't know if that's like this isn't even a big why I'm living at home still, but like that's pretty much it. Housing crisis makes cost of rent extortionate, and whenever like I talk to one of my friends lives in London and a couple of them like live in Dublin and that, the only reason I want to pay money to live somewhere, if it's somewhere out of Ireland, I just can't justify spending €1,000, €700, €800 in Dublin for like a room that probably has mold. And then like better rooms, like as in no mold, are in bad areas. And when I say bad areas, I mean that you have to travel to get into the city centre, so it makes no difference to me living here. I will say doing my acting class and commuting from Laois has been kind of annoying, but at the same time it's doable. Like it's in half an hour to the bus stop and then it's like 45 minutes on the bus, so it's actually fine. Like I'm used to that commute. But yeah, I'm happy living here.
Hi guys, Rachel from the future. Of course, I felt like I had to come on and do a disclaimer. Just so you know, I'm very aware that like I'm lucky to have such a good family life, and I'm very privileged that I haven't been forced out, as in I don't need to live out somewhere and pay crazy rent. But in the same breath or whatever, if rent was super cheap in Dublin, I'd probably be living there just because that's the normal thing to do once you get to be finished college or whatever. And even in college, I didn't get to like live in college after first year just because it was too expensive. So even though I'm making it out to be very rosy in this video, money has been an issue in the past, and I feel like that's another reason why I haven't moved out. Like I'm constantly fearful just because I couldn't afford it a couple of years ago. So yeah, there's my little disclaimer, and now back to the video.
Look who's here. Jesus Christ. We're gonna go on a walk now. Wait, I'm actually not that small. Because it's such a nice day, we're gonna go on a walk and then we're gonna go to the gym.
It's a bang of summer off that. Do you want to go outside, sir? Hey, do you want to go outside?
Parents' food. Hi guys, we're on a walk. I didn't plan this. Owen was like, we're going on a walk. And that's why...
I'm skipping college.
Yeah, he's not going to college this evening. So we're going to go on a slow walk. And then we're going to go to the gym. And we're going to do arms. Because he did legs the other day. So, I'm sorry, we're going to do upper.
We don't train biceps and triceps. Yeah, we do legs and arms. That's all we do.
Oh my god, I always make that mistake. I just don't consider the rest. Like I mean the rest, but like saying upper.
Most of the time we don't even train arms.
Okay, sorry, we're going to do upper. So yeah, that's the plan for this evening.
So we're so packed. They decided we're joining a different gym.
Being dramatic.
I'm not. I already said that.
advices on other pleasures in life, and if you want to be the best in your sports or even in your industry, it just the amount of focus and dedication and commitment.
Still, my mum always wants to hear my voice before I go.
So have you ever been on camera before?
That's number one. I like to have a little bit of sleep.
What the fuck? That is not funny.
It's a busy Sunday morning.
I always do like a power nap. I take 15-20 minutes, an hour before the race.
Oh, that is sick. I'm never letting you be involved ever again.
Where's your? How do you turn this off?
The button.
Switch it off.
Press that then.
All pressure.